It's time for GMA3 Marathon State of the Union Address.
This is the golden age of America.
President Trump addressing the nation overnight, touting his first year back in office as he faces the lowest approval ratings of his second term. The chamber divided from the start, the president celebrating his policies on immigration, no mention of the deadly ICE shootings in Minneapolis. The Democratic response offering a sharp contrast to the so-called golden age.
Is the president working to make life more affordable for you and your family?
Rachel Scott from the White House on the fallout, and Elizabeth Schulze with your economic reality check. The new move in the weight loss drug wars, why one drug company is slashing prices, how low they could go, and what it could mean for you. And popping off, Spotify revealing their 100 greatest pop songs of the streaming era. So who's taking home the hot spot? It's time for GMA3. Pink Pony Club, a blue kind of hump day here on GMA3. Good to see you guys. I'm Gio Benitez.
And I'm Janae Norman here with Rhiannon and Allie. So glad that you could join us on this hump day.
And we have a fantastic show planned. We have got not one, but two. A double dose of ABC Secret Savings. Lori B. and Will Gans are both here with huge discounts. Look at Will. What's he wearing? Look at his hands. This is all for soothing self-care, by the way.
That is hysterical. All right, well, we'll see you very soon. Plus, Grammy-winning comedian Nate Bargatze is here, giving us some above-average insight into his new game show that celebrates the greatest average American. He's so funny.
Yes. All right, but we do begin with the State of the Union address. President Trump touting his accomplishments and taking aim at his opponents in a combative speech. Many Democrats boycotting the address, others storming out in protest. Senior political correspondent Rachel Scott is at the White House with more. Hey, Rachel.
Hey, Janae. Well, the President Trump said it was going to be a long speech, and it was a record-breaking 1 hour and 48 minutes. And the president was clearly looking for some type of reset here ahead of the critical midterm elections. And it comes as he's facing extremely low approval ratings, his lowest in his second term. The president trying to paint a rosy picture of the economy, but it stands in sharp contrast to what many Americans are feeling at home. We know most Americans, polls show, disapprove of the president's handling on the economy, on inflation, and it also comes amid that defeat that President Trump suffered by the Supreme Court ruling that most of his tariffs are unconstitutional. The president was just a few feet away from those justices. He stayed away from the personal attacks, but he did call the decision unfortunate. As for the Democrats, they chose Governor Abigail Spanberger to deliver their address, and she tried to paint this sort of split picture between what Republicans were saying and what Democrats were saying, asking the American people if they are better off, if they are safer, and if the country is more affordable under President Trump, Janae.
And Rachel, so that's a lot of what we were able to see on TV too, but you were there in the chamber last night. Tell us what that was like.
Yeah, I was inside of the chamber, and Janae, I have been inside of the chamber for several of these State of the Union addresses now. This is the first time that I've seen this many empty seats. A number of Democrats, 70 by our count, decided to boycott this speech altogether. And of course, we saw a lot of fiery moments, including several outbursts by Democrats that decided to show up. I will tell you, that is not what Democratic leadership wanted to happen, Janae.
All right, Rachel, well, we certainly appreciate you being there last night and being here with us today. And for more now on the affordability crisis, let's bring in Elizabeth Schulze for a reality check. Hey there, Elizabeth.
Hey, Janae, so you heard Rachel talk about how the president painted a rosy picture of the economy in this speech at a time when many households say they are just not feeling it. So our latest poll finds 48% of Americans say the economy has gotten worse since President Trump became president. 29% say it's gotten better. The president really did use this speech to tout economic numbers that look good on paper. Record highs in the stock market, lower gas prices, falling mortgage rates. But for many families, their perception of the economy really comes down to what they are paying for day-to-day essentials, and many of those costs are rising. Government data shows that since President Trump took office, electricity bills are up 6%, medical care, daycare costs up 4%, rent is up about 3%, grocery bills up 2%. Egg prices, like gas prices, are down, but other staples like coffee are up double digits. So while the president says inflation is plummeting, when you put all of this together, the typical household now spending about $170 extra every month compared to last year. And for lower and middle income households especially, their take-home pay is not keeping up with those price hikes, which is really underscoring a widening divide in the economy, Gio.
All right, so that is a reality check there on the economy. But Elizabeth, you're also tracking the huge price drop that's coming for some of the popular weight loss drugs.
Yeah, we've been watching this closely, Gio. The latest move in the battle to lower the cost of those popular weight loss drugs starting next January. Drug maker Novo Nordisk says it will slash the list prices of Ozempic and Wegovy to $675 per month. That's up to 50% cheaper than the current list prices, and it applies to both the pills and injections. So what we're talking about here is the highest price that the drug maker charges insurance companies. So this doesn't mean consumers are paying that $675, but this move should ultimately lower the cost of the drugs for people with insurance, especially if you have a high deductible plan. As this weight loss drug market has exploded, we've seen original drugs like Wegovy lose market share to newer options like Eli Lilly's Zepbound. The drug maker is also racing to cut prices for people who pay in cash or who don't have insurance coverage. So if you are paying out of pocket, the starting price for weight loss drugs around $150 per month, up to $500 for higher doses. Still a very steep price tag, guys.
Yeah, steep price, but a big drop for people with insurance, although, like she mentioned, you'll have to wait till next January. Right. Thank you so much for that, Elizabeth. We're going to turn now to the search for Nancy Guthrie and the new reward money. Savannah Guthrie putting up an additional $1 million and pleading with the public for help in a new video. Chief Investigative Correspondent Aaron Katersky has been following this for us. Aaron, what's the latest?
Well, you heard Savannah Guthrie in her new Instagram post say that she and her siblings are hoping against hope their mother can still come home. And they're offering $1 million now for information leading to their mother, Nancy, who's been missing 3.5 weeks. Savannah and her siblings, though, well understand their mother may already be gone, as she put it. And she says they accept that, but they still need to know where she is. So they're hoping the money's going to be enough to shake loose some information about a suspect who has yet to be identified. The family was prepared to offer this kind of reward at the outset, but advised against it until now, and it does seem to be having an impact now. The FBI is reporting a surge in tips. The challenge, of course, is sorting through them to see what's credible. Nancy Guthrie was reported missing February 1st. We know the suspect appeared at her front door earlier than that. Sources told ABC News the image of the suspect without a backpack was captured on her doorbell camera sometime prior to February 1st. Possible sign he may have planned the abduction in advance. In addition to the $1 million reward, guys, the Guthries are also donating $500,000 to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. The hope is the attention being paid to Nancy Guthrie will be paid on all missing persons cases.
And can bring some of them home, in addition to Nancy Guthrie, of course. Thank you so much, Aaron, for that. Coming up, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees in the running to be added to the class of 2026. We'll tell you who they are. We'll be right back.
Music. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Will Gans, you're out of the bathrobe. You're ready to work. What's popping?
That's exactly
Your hands
right.
are normal again.
My hands are back to normal, but not for long, because the truth is out there. And today, the truth is that The X-Files is officially getting a reboot, hence the music, with Sinners director Ryan Coogler on board to write, direct, and executive produce. The series has received a pilot order on Hulu, with actress Danielle Deadwyler set to star as one half of the leading duo, the other half yet to be cast. The original series starred David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson, running for 9 seasons and spawning 2 films. The official description of the series reads, 2 highly decorated but vastly different FBI agents form an unlikely bond when they are assigned to a long-shuttered division devoted to cases involving unexplained phenomena. No word yet on a premiere date, but we want to believe it will be soon.
I mean, with Ryan Coogler in charge,
right?
this is going to be good.
100%.
Genius. Episode 1 is all about maybe vampires who sing in the Jim Crow South. I don't know. We'll take it. All right, now to some music news. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Foundation just today announcing its list of 17 performer nominees to be considered for 2026 induction. Take a look. It's such a diverse group showcasing the ever-evolving face of rock and roll. Nominees include Lauryn Hill, her hit Doo-Wop. We've also got Phil Collins, Billy Idol, INXS, Sade, Luther Vandross, and Pink. Then we've got Lil Miss Honest Hips herself, Shakira. And As I always say, Christmas is not a date, it's a state of mind, and the Hall of Fame is certainly feeling the Christmas spirit, shortlisting Mariah Carey, as if anyone ever needed another excuse to play All I Want for Christmas Is You. Induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is one of music's highest honors, with artists becoming eligible for nomination 25 years after their first commercial recording. Class of 2026 will be revealed in April, with this year's induction ceremony taking place this fall. This is Mariah's third consecutive year being nominated, so hopefully third time's the charm.
Oh, wow.
I agree with all those nominations.
Yeah.
Exactly. Lauryn Hill. I was just watching Sister Act 2, and I'm like, yes.
That is one of my favorites.
The teacher says, take off your robes.
And his eyes on the sparrow. She's her voice.
Yeah, so good.
Perfect.
All right, now to music icons of the streaming era, which Spotify classifies as 2015 to present day. The streamer unveiling its list of the 100 greatest pop songs of the streaming era, selecting from thousands of tracks based on cultural impact, musicality, and storytelling. Highlights of the top 10. This song includes Carly Rae Jepsen's Run Away With Me at number 5. The spirit moves you sometimes, what can I say? We've also got Taylor Swift at number 3 with Cruel Summer. Number 2, Chappell Roan's Pink Pony Club. And the number 1 greatest pop song of the streaming era, according to Spotify, Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. So while many of the songs on the list have already broken records of their own, Spotify says that classic status was earned through influence and staying power, meaning that we continue to listen to these songs.
Probably the number of memes on TikTok.
Yeah, that could be it too. Yes.
Thank you, Will. That was great. All right, coming up, the first of our ABC Secret Savings. Lori B is here with some February favorites to make your life easier with up to 70% off.
Wow.
Stick around, you're watching GMA3.
We are back with ABC Secret Savings. GMA lifestyle contributor Lori Bergamato is here with some February faves that'll make your life easier.
Ooh.
So what are we starting with, Lori?
I love that. Don't we all want an easier life?
Yes,
Doesn't that
we
sound
do.
nice? Okay, so we're going to start with Audion hearing aids. So hearing aids, the market for this is really growing because they've historically been cost prohibitive, really difficult, and not user friendly. So a company like Audion we are obsessed with because they make accessibly priced, very easy to use hearing aids, you guys. So these are the Atom Pro 2, which promises crystal clear sound. It's adaptable as well. They're lightweight and discreet, so they wear like earbuds.
I was going to say they look like
tiny.
AirPods.
Yeah,
they do.
Exactly. And I think we want to take a little bit of that shame because sometimes people are like, I don't want to wear it because it's so noticeable.
Yeah.
These are really lightweight, really discreet. And the case that you have there, Rhiannon,
look at this.
when you open it up, you see there's like a blue light in there. That's the UV sanitizer. Isn't that cool? I'm like, I want that just for that.
It's a
So
charger.
it's a charger and then it sanitizes. Very
that's
cool.
perfect.
You can save 50% plus get free shipping.
I love that.
Okay.
So these are the hand things that
These
Will
are the hand things that Will had. These are from Grace Enable, you guys. They call them a hug for your hand, which I'm like, I'm in. I hear that and I'm like, I'm in. These are designed by a hand therapist, and they are to soothe sore fingers and reduce pain and swelling. They're compression gloves. The one that you just tried on, Rhiannon, that is the gel one. So you can actually pop that in the freezer overnight, let it get nice and icy cold, and then when you put it on, it's the gentle compression plus the ice that's going to help reduce inflammation, pain, and swelling, and you can save 40%
My
on
mom
those.
has carpal tunnel. This will
That
help
would
with
be a
that.
great thing for her, and it's
Found
great
her
because
gift.
it has the open fingers, so you can still text or garden or knit or whatever you need to do. Okay, the Bunyan Booty. Love this name. So you guys, we all want to wear those like sexy point-toe shoes.
Yeah.
But sometimes
That comes at a cost.
Do we really want to?
I mean, I know. But they do look so nice, but the dogs are barking, and you gotta do something about it, my friend. So this from the Bunyan Booty, these are second skin toe alignment. So it's a sleek, barely there comfort, has a smooth, discreet alignment that lets you walk with total confidence. Because sometimes, you're wobbling around. If your foot is in pain, you're limping. It just... every hallway is a runway, and you don't want to be limping down it. So you can save 50% on those.
So these go on in your shoes.
In your shoes, or you can wear them just as like, if you had like a boot, I would wear those. If you had like an open toe or something,
I'll never walk down a hallway the same again. Every hallway's a runway.
Every hallway's a runway, Janae. Okay, you know who told me that? It was George Stephanopoulos. I heard that from him.
That makes it even better.
Isn't that even better? Okay, Rosetta Stone. This is so fantastic, you guys. You can learn one of 25 languages from the experts of over 30 years. These were like the first people to do this learn from your phone idea. It only takes 5 minutes. each day for you to learn. And what I love about this is they actually give you feedback from native speakers to talk to you about your pronunciation.
Yeah.
So it really like takes it to the next level. And you can get access on one of 25 languages for just $89. And you can buy all 25 languages for life, you guys. You get lifetime access for $140.
Lifetime
access is pretty great. And then finally, a flat tire is always a hassle, and nearly 1 in 4 of us. So we had Gio in here. One of us is getting a flat tire this year, you guys.
Oh no!
But that's why you need Inflate IQ.
Oh dear!
It inflates tires and balls, and stress-free, powerful, portable. You guys, you can save 54% on this. This is a must-have for every car.
Okay, you don't have a car, but can you still? You
like
rent a car now and then.
Oh, that's right. I do. I rent a car often
There you
enough.
go.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's
He'll be
you.
the one
You're
to get
getting
the
the flat tire.
Lori, thank you so much. And you have even more bargains.
That's right. You know this well because thanks to all these companies, we also have 24 additional brands from our ABC Secret Savings February special. We have discounts from McRae's caramels,
which are delicious.
Delicious, right? And those personalized birth date candles. So much more. Scan the QR code on your screen or go to ABCSecretSavings.com.
right there.
Oh, look, they got the Rosetta Stone
right there
too.
and right here, guys.
And we have more Secret Savings ahead. Will Gans is bringing us lots of good stuff starting at less than $5. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to GMA3. Tomorrow on GMA, Emmy-winning actor Jon Hamm is here to talk about playing Mayor Jerry in the new Disney and Pixar movie Hoppers. We'll talk to 2 of his co-stars in the movie just ahead.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Also ahead here, the cast of Masquerade. It's a brand new immersive take on that classic Broadway musical Phantom of the Opera. They're going to be performing live in the studio.
And on Friday, we are live on Mount Hood in Oregon for 50 states in 50 weeks. We are going to meet some very special women who are preserving Native American traditions through dance.
Ooh, Oregon is so gorgeous.
I know. It's beautiful out there in the Pacific Northwest. Now to a new book, though, called Good Daughtering, the work you've always done, the credit you've never gotten, and how to finally feel like enough. It's by Dr. Allison M. Alford, and Rebecca Jarvis spoke to her about it and about what it means to be a daughter.
This is the book that women need to get some relief for all the work that they're doing.
In her new book, Good Daughtering, Dr. Allison Alford aims to bring visibility to the experience and responsibilities of women that oftentimes go overlooked. She defines daughtering as the invisible, emotional, logistical, and mental work that adult daughters do to keep their families going.
How did you come up with this word, daughtering?
We didn't have a term that we were using widely to describe how active we are as daughters in families and how important it is that we show up. That's what I noticed about myself, is that my family was benefiting from the ways I showed up, took charge, organized things, and I realized that was really important and valuable, and we needed to talk about it because too many parts of women's lives are invisible and taken for granted.
Through years of research and interviews, Dr. Alford identified 3 central questions facing many women. Why does it feel so difficult to be an adult daughter? How can women flourish in their families? How can we make the invisible work of families visible and give it the recognition it deserves?
Women who want to change things in their family can start by changing themselves. Notice what you're doing. Notice the invisible labor that you are doing as a daughter. And remind yourself that just because you feel responsible, it doesn't mean you are responsible for everything and all the people in your lives. So one of the things I tell women to do is make a stop doing list. Write down a few things you're not going to do anymore because you need a little bit of a break.
I think one of the biggest messages I took away is this idea of you are, to a great extent, in control. Even if the world feels like it's telling you to do things a certain way, you can do things your way along the way.
Women have agency, though sometimes it can feel like our family is stuck, that it's a trap or a loop. The truth is that we can make changes, even if they're really small. There are impactful ways that we can change, even just by changing our thinking, that will help us to embrace family life a little bit more without being burnt out.
Such good advice.
Both of us were like,
I know, we're like,
yes.
thank you. Good daughtering is on sale now, Gio.
Awesome interview there. All right, we are joined now by Bobby Moynihan and Piper Curda, the stars of Disney and Pixar's all-new animated comedy adventure, Hoppers, about a human who uses technology to hop into the head of a beaver to communicate with other animals, because obviously that's what happens.
Right.
Absolutely. Welcome.
Very simple.
Welcome, guys. So nice to have you here.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, so Bobby, your 8-year-old daughter saw the movie.
Yes.
What'd she say?
She had a lot of notes. No. She loves the movie. She absolutely loves it. I was not expecting to. Her love of Mabel was instant. She loves this character. We're all very lucky that we have Mabel in our lives now for these little girls to have to look up to. It's the best. But I also got her name in the movie. I got her name in the movie. I'm like rushing a mouse, and I go, "Come on, Dorothy!"
That's so cute.
Yeah, but
That wasn't in the
immediately
script?
after, no, I just improvised it. My other daughter wasn't born yet. It was so long ago that my other daughter wasn't born yet. But now she wants lines. So she's like, there she is. That's a little mouse. But now she wants to speak, and I said that's going to cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So Piper, this is funny because Bobby, this was your idea, this question.
Yes.
You said to ask.
She doesn't know this yet.
So get ready. No, it's not.
Yeah.
So if Mabel had a buddy cop spinoff.
Oh yes, this was also a good.
What other Disney character would be her partner in crime?
Oh,
That's
wow.
a good question.
Like Mabel and another Pixar character buddy cop movie.
That's a really good. You know what? And I've said there was a variation of sort of this answer before, but I think her in the Wall-E world would be very interesting because the environment and everything.
Yeah.
So I want my instinct to say her and Wall-E, but I actually think her and Eve could get up to some
I like that.
some trouble. Like you know, like Eva definitely has some sass to her, more so than Wall-E. Wall-E's definitely more the King George, you know. So yeah, I think her and Eve would get along like a little house on fire.
That's a good one.
We
That's a
love
good
Wall-E.
one.
What about you?
I
got to answer
co-sign.
your own question.
Oh wow! I'll go Sebastian from Little Mermaid.
Oh my gosh.
The King's,
Yeah,
a solid
these
answer.
two. I think they would get along great.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a little clip from Hoppers. Let's take a look.
With all these animals living in one little pond, we needed some rules to make it work. You want to live here, you better learn them too.
But I don't want to live here. I just want
Pond
to.
rule number 1, don't be a stranger. It's harder to be mad at someone if you know their name. Looking good, Ron.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You too, Fran. Tom, Laquan, Rosie, Tamara, Prudence, Maddie, Pete, Peter, Petey, Sasha, Kat, Matt, Tombo.
Oh, hey there, George.
And hello to you, Steve.
Oh my gosh.
So cute.
You got to meet some beavers in real life.
Yes.
Did they know your name? How did that go?
They were SNL fans. No, I'm just kidding. Early aughts SNL fans, those beavers. No, I met a very nice beaver at an interview recently, and it came up to me very tenderly, and it raised its little paws to me as if I were its king, and I was very tender, and I reached my hand down like a tender father, and the handler said, "Do not do that. It will bite. It will bite you."
It will bite you.
It did not bite me, but it was very kind to me. But they're a beautiful animal. They have crazy teeth. They have crazy orange teeth.
They
those
do,
beavers,
they
yeah.
do. But they're cute in this movie.
Adorable
they're so cute
in this movie.
Piper, you ran into your former boss at Disneyland. What happened?
It was insane. I mean, a few years ago picked up a couple retail jobs because of the strike and it needed to pay rent. And and my bosses were really cool about just being flexible and doing things. And I booked Hoppers while I was technically still working for Allbirds, which was the store that I was doing retail at. And yeah, a few days ago we were at Disneyland.
I was there with her and watched
doing
it all happen.
content.
It was amazing.
The most insane thing.
Yeah, what did they say?
It was literally just like
You
we're
see
walking
Piper?
down. No, yeah, and I look over and it's my boss from Illinois, and I was like, Becca.
We have a whole camera crew in the
It
middle of
was the
Disneyland.
most insane thing in the world,
was
and she also too. I knew this. Like she's a big Disney and Pixar fan.
Yeah.
So like I knew, and she. like rip in peace, but like the store just shut down. So she was like, yeah, I'm not working there anymore. So we came out here because I got nothing else to do. And she's like, I'm here with my mom.
Did she already know you were connected to the movie?
She did, but
Yeah.
like, I mean, she had texted me during the Super Bowl actually. She was like, hey, it's your boss from Albert's, just letting you know, just saw your commercial, like so fun, so cute. And I was like, thanks. And then running into her, I mean, it was just like the most absurd, not
It was
real
awesome.
thing.
It was
Yeah.
It was a fun thing to experience.
It was
in Illinois.
Yeah. No, like it was not like we were doing promo in Chicago and it made like it didn't make any sense that she was there and that I was also there, and it was very, very cosmic moment for sure.
Disneyland is huge. To
Right.
run into
Yeah.
someone you know. I ran into my family out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah,
He was and your dad? And like we ran into them. Like, what are the chances? Where did you come from? And we were having a lot of experiences.
The magic of Disney.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a wild day. It was
Guys,
a wild day.
you are such a pleasure.
You are
Thank you so
so
much.
cute.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome,
Thank you so
awesome
much.
movie. And Hoppers is only in theaters starting next Friday, March 6th. Thanks again. All right, coming up, Grammy-winning comedian Nate Bargatze is here to tell us why he's celebrating being average with his brand new game show. Stick around.
We are back now with our favorite Grammy-winning comedian, Nate Bargatze, who's bringing his talents to primetime now with his new game show, The Greatest Average American. Welcome, Nate.
Thank you.
Nice to
Thanks.
have you
So great to
back.
see you.
We've had you on the
Yes.
show a couple of
Absolutely.
times before.
Yeah.
You're always so much fun.
Well,
and
thank you.
one thing I love about your comedy is you are so relatable. The things you talk about are kind of about the average American,
Yes.
things we all go through. And that's what your new game show is about.
Yeah, it's to celebrate that. I had a special called The Greatest Average American. I would always say that I would jokingly say I'm the greatest average American, just because I know like what, just what the average American, like I said, I know when the McRib's there, I know all the fast food stuff.
The Shamrock Shake.
Yeah, the Shamrock Shake. Yeah, I know the Taco Bell used to have the chili cheese burrito and they took it away. It's a huge mistake by them. But it's so it's I just wanted to kind of celebrate that, and that's when I came up with this show.
All right, so we've got a clip. Let's take a look.
We asked 100 average American women, which of these is the worst thing a man can have on when he shows up for your date? A, excessive cologne. B, excessive jewelry. C, excessive hair gel. D, excessive spray tan. You have 10 seconds. This is all basically just talking about the same guy.
Yeah.
Were there any answers that surprised you while you were filming?
Because you got to answer according to so the first round's the average American, but then the last round is we pull the audience, so you got to kind of know where if half the audience is from Nashville or something, you got to answer in their mindset. One that was weird but I don't think I keep ketchup. I keep my ketchup out. I got on the refrigerator. And so we asked
You
that.
don't put it in the refrigerator?
No, because you don't.
No
you don't,
judgment.
No. It was. It might have been 1%. It might have been me that doesn't do that. But I always think you don't. The only time you have ketchup at a restaurant, it's always out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
you're
so
right.
you don't. And we use our ketchup.
Yeah.
So it ain't gonna go bad. It can sit out.
And now
it
I'm
can sit
thinking
out.
about preservatives. All right, we're good. Yeah, okay. So you've had this insane year so far. So you won a Grammy, you got the new TV show, but you also were the Grand Marshal
Yes.
for the Daytona 500?
Yes. Yeah, it was unbelievable. That's like one of those you just you don't know how it could ever happen, but then to go get to do it. I mean, there's 102,000 people there, and the race was unbelievable.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, just saying that you say driver start your engine. You want to add. First, I was trying to add some stuff, like make a joke, but then I tried it the night before. I had a show in Indianapolis the night before, and I tried like a joke, and the crowd was like, nah. I just felt it live.
What's that like when a crowd says nah to a joke?
They helped me because I didn't. Because it would have been way worse to go do that joke then.
The next day, yeah.
The next day.
Right.
So, but yeah, it was funny. They were polite and gave me applause, but I could tell, I was like, y'all don't believe in that.
Yeah, right.
Y'all are just being nice. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to do it.
You have a 13-year-old daughter.
I do.
I have a 12-year-old son, so I know they're not impressed by anything. Does she
No.
still think you're funny? Does she?
She does. She likes some. She'll tell me which one she likes, the jokes, the stories she likes. But it's some. But I know I don't think she's made it through a whole show. but some, you know,
Yeah.
some of us show.
Yeah.
Some of us show. But yeah, I don't think they can, you know, it's all she's ever known, so it's hard to wrap their head around, you know, around it. But yeah.
Are they your first audience, like your test audience for these jokes?
My crowd, or my family.
Yeah.
That's what I call my
That's what
family,
you
my
call
crowd.
it?
Yeah.
The audience.
The audience. I go, because the audience is hungry today. I run it by my wife. My wife usually knows what I'm going to say. I might try it before just to make sure, and then I'll go bring it up to her after. But everybody knows pretty early on. Like, I don't ever want to like make someone. My daughter actually stopped talking about a lot when she was, because she's going to school, and I just didn't want like stuff. So if I talk about her, it's usually pretty broad and stuff like that.
It was more specific when she was younger.
When she was younger, it didn't matter. She didn't know.
Right.
So, but now she knows.
What she didn't know didn't hurt her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're always so much fun. We love how clean your comedy is.
Yeah. Well,
Kids can
I
even watch
appreciate
it.
it. Yeah. They can watch this show.
Yeah,
So.
love that. You can watch it as the whole family. The Greatest Average American premieres tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on ABC, and then it streams tomorrow on Hulu. When we come back, Will Gans is back with Eva Moore. Is he back in the robe? Let's see. Yes, he is. And he's got everything from plush towels to fragrances for your home to soothing self-care, and it's all starting at less than $5. Thanks for being here.
Thanks very much.
All right, we are back now with Will Gans and another round of ABC Secret Savings. These are all about soothing self-care items that you're going to love at prices you love too. All right, Will, what you got?
Someone say self-care. Isn't this nice? It's a
so
beautiful
nice.
color. It's so comfy. Pretty fly for a dry guy, thanks to Cara Aloha's soft, sustainable towels. These are made of viscose from bamboo, which means they're twice as soft as cotton. They're
So
naturally odor resistant as well. We've got a big assortment of beautiful colors. We have bath sheets, bath towels, hand towels in 2 different styles. We also have the bathrobes with pockets that I have been modeling for most of the show. Everything from Cara Aloha, 50% off with our deal today.
Brilliant.
How plush is that
No,
towel?
they're so nice.
So
They're so
nice.
nice.
Okay, we're going to talk about it, America.
Okay,
This
all
is
right.
the day-to-day game changer that we need to know about, okay? The Smart Bidet electric bidet seat adds comfort and exceptional hygiene to your personal care. It comes with extensive features featuring warm or hot water, a massage feature, a night light sensor. Plus, it has a self-cleaning nozzle, wireless remote control, and easy DIY installation. Honestly, the installation takes like 15 minutes total, and it plugs right into the cold water thing that you're already
and you
using.
can heat the seat.
That's it. You come home from a cold winter's day, you sit on a heated seat, and you are sitting in the lap of luxury, honey. Choose from round and elongated seat designs, save 25%, and get free shipping today.
Free shipping, we love that. All right.
Everyone needs it. All right, next
This
up.
is all about the scents.
Imagine coming in from a long day and your signature scent just fills your home, right? How nice
it
is
smells
that?
good.
The Smart Scent Machine is just beloved by fans. Coming home to your favorite scent. We've got this from Aroma Retail. It fills up to 2,000 square feet. It has a built-in scatter fan which diffuses and distributes fragrances evenly throughout your home. You can customize its timing to work with your schedule, so maybe right before you get home from work or kids' soccer practice or something like that. The scents include Black Orchid, Lemon Ginger, Bright Sunshine. Everything is organic, non-toxic, and made in America. You'll get 30% off plus
free shipping.
Free
Asian
shipping.
Garden smells amazing, by the way.
So nice.
Okay, this is actually a game changer.
Yeah, you
Red
knew
light,
about this
yes.
before we even started talking about it.
Yeah.
So this is gonna help you fall asleep faster thanks to He-Light. The device's red light follows a scientifically backed 28-minute protocol engineered for sleep. So you power it on, and after 14 minutes, the light starts to gradually fade until it automatically turns off at 28 minutes. It's portable, it's travel friendly, so you can bring it with you on the road. You can get one for you. We also have one for kids as well. Sleep better, save at least 40% off, and get
Free shipping.
Yeah.
It mimics sunset. That's why it works.
That thing smells so good.
It does.
by
It
the way.
really does.
Yeah.
It does. All right. So we partnered with these companies on these huge savings. You can get them by scanning that QR code right there on your screen, or go to abcsecretsavings.com. We'll be right back.
Tell him, Michael.
Tell him, Michael. That's right. Hey, that was a lot of fun. A lot of laughs. Thanks for joining us.
For more news, check out What You Need to Know anytime on Disney Plus, and have a great Wednesday.
Have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining the Big Hair, Big Hoops crew.